Yo, what's up, folks? This Impact, and I want to take this time to welcome you all back to the Hurt Business 101. Let's get right into this video, man. Today's video, I want to discuss this so-called quote-unquote internet beef going on between Teofimo Lopez and Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's get right into this, man. First of all, before I get into the content, man, if you like this video, man, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way for the algorithm, helps people be able to get access to the video much easier. Also, if you like this content or any of my content, man, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. No membership fees. Man, hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I drop new content. Let's go. Listen, to me, I'm going to address this, but I'm not going to spend long on this at all. Spend a few, 3-4 minutes on it. Teofimo Lopez has been calling out Terrence Crawford. I don't know how serious Teofimo Lopez is about this, but I'm going to say right now, I don't think he's serious. I don't think the fight is going to happen. But I think Teofimo Lopez, I admire his courage if he was to do that. But Teofimo, you got no shot in hell at beating Terrence Crawford. Listen, you fought against Josh Taylor. You did a great job coming up there beating that man. But Josh Taylor, just because he's tall and long and stuff like that, he's not even in the stratosphere as a Terrence Crawford. At this point, Josh Taylor is slow. His feet are slow. He's not fast. He's not throwing fast punches. He made no adjustments. I seen you have trouble against Kambosos. See, the problem with Teo is, I like Teo. He's an explosive fighter. He's a great talent because he has a lot of physical gifts, like with his athleticism and all that stuff. But come on, man, Teofimo Lopez, when shit gets hot, Teofimo Lopez goes haywire. He can't stay in the moment and he can't readjust when it starts to get hot. Like, for instance, when he's fighting against Kambosos came out, jumped right in his face, and got right after him. Now, Teo was looking okay or whatever, but once that shit got hot and he realized Kambosos wasn't having it, Kambosos dropped him like a sack of potatoes and stuff like that. Man, he was looking real shaky. He never looked sure. He could never get into his game plan. I also seen him in a fight against, when he fought against Nakatani. He had trouble with Nakatani. Nakatani was tall, had long range. He's getting hit with quick 1-2s. No way in hell you can deal with the speed and reaction time of a Terrence Crawford if you're having trouble with guys like Nakatani. Also, I seen you against Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin dropped you because you have a propriety of jumping in, trying to explode and leaving your feet, jumping in, rushing in to try to get your shots off. Because Teo doesn't have the longest reach, so he likes to spring forward because he's real athletic. He spring forward with hooks and stuff like that. I mean, Sandor Martin caught you coming in with that and caught you with a right hook that knocked you down. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think you hit the deck twice in that fight. Now, you won. I don't think it was, the crowd wasn't too pleased with it, but I think Teo did enough to win the fight. But the fact that you had that, and I get it, Sandor Martin is a tricky guy. He gives guys problems, and he'll beat you if you don't show up on your A game. But the reality is, you getting caught jumping in by Sandor Martin that made that adjustment and hit you with his lead right hook. Imagine you jumping in like that and Terrence Crawford knocking you upside your head with a right hook. Look, these guys need to sometimes stay in their lane. I do understand, and I'm never one to tell a fighter to try to like duck smoke, but man, he got no shot in hell at beating a Terrence Crawford with the way Terrence Crawford, how hard he hits, his intellect. Everything about the style. And Terrence is a dog, so that fight is going to get hot, and he's going to get into an exchange with Teo and hit Teo with something. And Teo gets hit hard. If he don't go right away, he's going to go haywire. It's a recipe for disaster for Teo. Teo, you got guys like Ryan Garcia down there, Matias, and all them guys down there in your weight class. Stay down there and fight them guys, because I'm not going to discuss this anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous that we even need to talk about it, but I'm just going to address it because it's just been on my mind, and I just wanted to tell you guys how I felt about it. No, no, no. I'm watching Pro Box TV. I love those guys. Chris, Paulie, Sean Porter was on there. They was trying to hype it up. You know, they got a responsibility to try to sell it to the fans. I get it. But no, it's not a good fight. It's not a competitive fight. Past maybe 2 or 3 rounds, everything after that, if it even lasts that long, is just going to be a systematic ass kicking until he finally nails T.O. to the cross, and he's next thing you know, somebody's asking the guy, do he know where he's at? No, we don't need none of that. We don't need that in boxing. I'd rather see T.O. against guys where it can be competitive and we can get the most out of his career. I don't want to see him get in there and get completely thrashed by Terrence Crawford. That's all for this video, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this edition of the Hurt Business 101. You know what they say. There's no business like show business. But I say it's no business like the hurt business. 1-0-1, done.